1027 WNEW, New York.
Ron and Fez, 1027 WNEW.
Billy's got a big gig coming up, Fezzy. And I know that because he's got a gigantic memo
thing
for us. Look at the size of his name on the memo.
He types up the information about where he's appearing on Friday. The Billy Staples part of it is what, a size 72 font?
Elvis did not have his name this big.
I'm sorry, this should be on the marquee, not in my hand.
All right,
ass.
Billy is appearing at the Crazy Donkey.
Billy is the Crazy Donkey.
And it's Smirnoff Ice Night, so come meet the alcoholic on Smirnoff Ice Night.
Yeah, watch Billy Smirnoff for you.
That's at 1058 Broad Hollow Road in Farmingdale. It's 8 to 10 o'clock. Now, it's very funny. He's the alcoholic. He's at Smirnoff Ice Night. Today, remember how his disease spread to gambling?
Uh-huh.
I heard him make a bet with Mikey D.
Really?
Yeah.
What do they bet on? Not football, it better not be.
No, I forget what he bet on. He bet somebody was in a movie.
Oh, that's right.
Billy, come on in here. Limp your way into here.
All right, get the Crazy Donkey in here.
Get the Crazy Donkey in.
Hi, Crazy Donkey.
Billy, you think it's wise that you're doing Smirnoff Ice Night?
This is part of my work at the station, so this will be a true professional, having a great time playing games, contests, giveaways.
Right.
So.
I understand that, but I'm just worried about you around all this Smirnoff.
How did you get Smirnoff Ice Night? Was Prozac Night taken?
Now, the other thing is I heard you have a bet with Mikey D today in the office, and I know that you said that your problem spread to gambling.
You know what, Ronnie? I didn't even realize that till you just said that just now, that I bet him on who was in that movie.
Yes.
You know you're not supposed to be betting.
Oh, I know.
It's any kind of betting.
And I didn't even realize. It's just like it's second nature, and it's just like, I'll bet you that this guy, and Mike took the bet.
Right.
He's an enabler. Billy, stay away from him.
No, because you lost it again, right?
Yeah, I did lose that one.
All right, so I realize that this is only $20, but that's you got a gambling problem. You're like one of those alcoholics who says, I'm just having beer. You got to just stop.
But I wasn't even aware that I did, and that's what's really scary.
You can't even have friendly wagers with your addictive personality.
My God. Thank you for bringing that to my attention, though.
Sure, I'm always ready to find your faults. That's not a problem for me.
If you want to find Billy's faults, you can find them at the Crazy Donkey in Farmingdale, New York. This Friday night, 8 p.m. he gets there.
All right, so you live near there, right?
Yeah, this is my home crowd. This is going to be nice.
Home crowd. All the folks from what school coming up to see you?
East Meadow High, class of 76.
Your home crowd all has to come with sponsors. That's your home crowd.
All of his home crowd just has... He actually... His home club? Yeah. That's a home meeting.
Now, Ronnie, can I tell the audience what horrible, horrible thing happened to me after work yesterday?
Okay. Yeah, you can.
All right. So we're sitting around. We had the post-show meeting. And get a hankering for a dirty water dog.
Right.
So we head downstairs. There's a hot dog vendor right downstairs.
Beautiful day, so all the guys just hang out together on the corner watching the gals go by.
Sure, 56th and 7th. We're standing there having a dirty water dog. So Ronnie's nice enough to buy everybody a dog.
Uncle Ronnie's buying dogs for everybody today.
So everyone's lining up, letting the vendor know how they want them and everything. I get mine with a ketchup mustard mix.
Right.
Nothing wrong with that to me. I get my hot dog. Billy, who's, of course, hot dog is piled high with kraut and onion, piled to the sky, he says to me, he goes, oh, that's how they serve dogs at the stadium, points at my hot dog, Ronnie, and sticks his finger right in it.
You don't touch anyone else's food.
He had to lick the ketchup and mustard off his own finger. Just to make a point, he points at my food and sticks his finger in it.
It was a glance, maybe a nick.
With your wiping hand.
Ow!
That was true, yeah.
I had to throw the thing away and get another one.
Guys, it was barely a touch.
Well, let me...
Why do you touch someone else's food?
It was an accident.
You don't touch people's food.
I was making a point and self-expression.
What? That they put what? On a hot dog?
I was kind of like pointing at them.
I've never been anywhere that they don't fix your hot dog any way you want it.
I was just making a statement that when I go to a stadium, because they do not have sauerkraut and onions, that I like to get mustard and ketchup on them. And I was like, oh, that's how I have it.
Do you think that is somehow amazing?
And he ran his finger down my dog.
Do you think that is somehow unusual?
I am not unhealthy. I mean, even if I did glance at your dog with the tip of my finger...
You don't touch anyone's food under any circumstances.
It was an accidental touching. There was nothing... I mean, it was not a malicious touching.
Is this what's going to go on Smirnoff Ice night?
You're going to stick
the crazy donkey?
You're going to stick your finger in everyone's bottle of Smirnoff Ice?
And Fezzi, when you weren't around, he takes your hot dog, he takes the dog out, he puts his beak in, and he goes, I bet Fez would like to eat this.
Oh, really, Staples?
Thanks, Ron. You promised.
We were all cracking up, but still.
When was I not around? How am I missing every one of these things? I feel like I'm here constantly.
Then I hear Mikey D go, I'll eat that dog.
Really? They all give me the creeps.
But seriously, there never is, in society, we do not touch one another's food.
Oh, it was, like I said, it was not intentional.
It's not like you reached into his plate and grabbed one of his French fries. You went and touched the food that he was eating.
I've eaten a hot dog that dropped in the bottom of a fishing boat.
Oh, God.
With the bait and everything. I mean, so just an
yes, you're a scumbag.
With an accidental touching. I mean,
why don't you do that at Smirnoff Ice Night at the Crazy Donkey? You eat bad food in front of people.
You know what? That's a good. I'm glad you brought that up because Billy, who's just a nut bar when he comes to eating food, if you just took your time, you wouldn't be wearing it. His
bone man.
He dropped the last bite of his hot dog. The little piece of wiener at the end fell out from between the bread, the bun.
Yeah.
Hit the ground. Ronnie, he picked that up and ate it. I forgot about that part of the story.
You're a scumbag, Billy.
It barely touched the ground.
There is no 5-second rule when you're on a New York City sidewalk.
I got to agree with that one.
Yeah, but I mean, if it like bounces and you pick it up, the whole dog didn't hit. I mean, it was only the one piece. You brush it off a little bit, kiss it up to God. It's fine.
It's a New York City street.
Haven't you learned by now God hates you? Look at your life.
So that's why, that's why I take chances so fast. My God. I'm not gonna, if I've lived this long, I'm not going to die from a hot dog on the
I don't
street.
mind you being a risk taker, but don't go manhandling Fezzi's food.
The difference is Fezzi's was an accident. Mine wasn't, I dropped the dog myself and I just finished it because I can only eat one hot dog now. So Fezzi's was it was a nick.
You finished mine after I went to throw it in the garbage. You said, no, I'll eat it.
Fezzi, Diamond says this is the new TV show, Touched by a Scumbag.
Nice work, it's a feedback.
This fall on WNEW, Touched by a Scumbag.
It was such a nice day. It was a beautiful day. Ronnie was buying dogs. We were watching the city go by in front of us.
And a glancing blow, an innocent touch.
Blow.
It was barely, as a matter of fact, it's probably just a finger now, more than a finger.
Oh, God.
Oh, I can't even imagine.
What is under those nails?
What's in your cuticles?
Ass soot. It's filled with ass soot down there.
That gnarled me. That got me.
Look, I'm the worse for wear today, and I ate the dog off the street.
All right, but that was your choice. You have now put Fez into your world.
You practically scraped the ketchup and mustard off my dog with your finger. It's like you ran it down my hot dog and swiped off my condiments.
There was only ketchup on the finger. There was no mustard.
Oh.
Seriously, that was very, very gross. And I couldn't even enjoy my dog because I was thinking, what if that happened?
Who could? You ruined the whole afternoon. Ronnie will never take us for dogs again.
No, that isn't happening anymore because it's a waste.
I'll just eat on the other side of the street or something,
I'm sure you'll still find a way to mess up my meal.
Why don't we go out for slices of pizza today and see how long it takes you to get your boogers on it?
No, I am in...
Billy will be dragging my cheese across the street behind him.
I am in complete control of my boogers. I have no problem there whatsoever.
All right, so you doing stand-up at this gig of yours, the Smirnoff Ice Night?
Oh, no.
At the Crazy Donkey this Friday?
No stand-up will be involved. It'll just be me hanging out with the listeners, coming down and getting to meet me in person, some Smirnoff Ice giveaways.
Lucky. Hide your food.
Do me a favor. No, don't bring any of your 8x10s.
No 8x10?
I find that uncomfortable.
Whatever you want.
You handing out 8x10s yourself.
People like them. I individualized them, personalized them, and they took them home for something.
Your head's so big, those things are 21s by 28s.
And that, by the way, that was out of my own pocket, too, that I brought those 8x10s.
Oh, you mean that the company didn't pay for your 8x10s?
That's right.
I'm sorry. Infinity Broadcasting didn't send you for your glamour shots? What's wrong with this company?
Dave, you're on Ron and Fez. Yeah, buddy.
Was Billy's toilet paper maybe too thin yesterday and his finger poked through by mistake?
Oh.
That happens sometimes.
Like he even uses paper. Arabs use more toilet paper than Billy Staples does.
I feel like I've got West Billy Nile.
Here's Kevin, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Kevin.
Hey, guys, I wanted to ask Billy what hand he wipes his ass with, and if that was the same hand.
It is. That was his right hand.
It's not funny, Kevin.
All right, see it. Why are you pointing at food? That's what grosses me out, Billy.
It was just for emphasis. I was making a point. I'm a very, animated person.
Yes.
And I mean, it was an innocent little thing to be running your finger next to a dog.
All right. Let's stop it because I'm getting sick.
You're animated like McGilla Gorilla.
If Billy is on the top of a van.
You could have made that same comment about the hot dog without pointing.
First of all, why does it come as a shocker somebody has mustard and ketchup on their dog?
I found it rare. I thought it was the only one who ever did that.
People put mustard on dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Some people put ketchup on dogs.
Correct.
Some people put both.
I never knew that because,
People put everything on their dogs. They put pickles on it. You don't go touching their dogs to see what's on there. They put raw onions.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of good ways to have a hot dog, and I've seen many
you don't
ways.
go touching them.
Yes, and all of them involve you keeping your hands to yourself. That's the best way to have a hot dog. Billy free.
Here's Big Lou. Big Lou, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Big Lou.
How you doing, buddies?
Yeah, buddy.
How you doing? I got to tell Billy, I've never met a human being in my life, or heard a man, more proud of being vile in my life than him. He brags about molesting women. He brags about eating food off the ground. Then he wants to stick his grubby fingers in Fezzi's food. That's just terrible.
All right, thank you very much.
Those fingers look like hot dog buns to begin with.
Billy, and not to... There's a six-pack of hot dogs in each hand.
Ronnie, I just said I said that comment. Do you see what he did?
Yeah.
He had his hands behind his back.
He doesn't want anybody to see it as a big ballpark. Frank said he calls fingers. All right, here's another thing I got complaints about you, Billy, and I don't want to just attack you. Two people told me in the last 24 hours you wouldn't let them on the show because they use their nickname. I heard that from Shark and from Butter.
No, we get plenty of calls with people with nicknames. We had Paperboy yesterday, to name a few. We had,
When don't you let him through?
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, it's not a question of the nickname, it's a question of what they want to say. I have no problem with a nickname.
All right, Shark says you won't let him on. Do you remember him at all?
Not at all.
How about Butter from yesterday?
No, doesn't ring a bell. Not in the least.
Butter gets right through.
Butter will get right through. I hear a lot of nicknames because a lot of guys in this shift tend to use nicknames more for some reason.
What do you mean in this shift?
Yeah, they never use a lot of nicknames at night.
It's so insane. What's your new name? Weenie Grabber?
All right, this on the instant feedback. If you don't want Billy to touch your food, all you have to do is put some new and creative humor on it, and he won't touch it. That's Dan from Hoboken. I want you to let him through.
I should have said it was nutritional. You would have stayed away from it.
Healthy as a horse.
Dead horse, sure.
We're ready to take you to the glue factory, Seabiscuit.
You're as healthy as an Indian's horse. What tribe are your people from, Billy? You always told us.
Chautauqua.
I never even heard of them.
Upstate New York.
That's Earl's sister's name.
That's Shaniqua.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, Chautauqua. It's up in Chautauqua County by Buffalo.
You're full of Chautauqua. Here's Billy's prom theme. What are they saying here, Billy?
It's about rain.
It is not.
You think everything the Indians do is about rain.
Ron and Fez, 102.7 WNEW.